Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Wandering Village. I'm Eeek Greenbottle, and I'm looking forward to our new goal. We have decided, you guys have helped me decide in the comment section, we are going to make the goal of this playthrough 200 villagers. That's quite a lot of people living on the back of Onbu. We're currently at 118. Ooh, and we don't even have enough housing for the people we currently have. Oh, okay. Not great, but okay. We also had a few scavenging parties return. We need to be sending them back out. There's one for sand. And oh, there's more sand over there. Let's make sure we're going to the sand, getting as much of that as we can, because of course we need it. We are going north through here. We decided not to go into the mountains. We're staying in the desert because we are trying to get as much glass as possible. And so we're gonna need to make sure we watch out for that. But we need to get some housing in. So let's take a look, because yeah, there are both of these being built. This one just needs one more glass. Is our glass currently running? Because I do toggle this on and off based on whether we have any global resources. We currently do have enough that they could make that last pane. So I don't know, let's just put an extra worker in there. We've got 10 unemployed people right now, which is a little bit insane, obviously, but it is what it is. Now, the cottages only take 3 glass, so we could put in some more cottages because of course the mansions cost 10. The communes are 15, so that's also a lot of glass. Maybe we'll put in some more cottages in down here because I think it's going to help our housing situation. So let's get those in like that, a nice little neighborhood down there. The other thing that was suggested in the comment section is for food production. It's going to be a bit of a problem. Now, of course, we've been getting so much wheat that we can't even deal with it usually. This is usually full. Global resources, 261 available wheat for processing. What if we put in another windmill and another bakery? That's going to make sure that we have lots and lots of food. So we definitely have the employees at the moment to handle it. So I'm going to go just up here and put in a windmill and another bakery, maybe just beside it there. And then maybe we can continue this road down this way. I wonder if this could loop around somehow, but all right, a new little road going in. It doesn't actually connect to this side. I mean, it could, but it would have to go through our fish farm, which I guess is not the worst thing in the world, but we'll just leave it for now. Let's get those built. I mean, it's just gonna take wood planks, stone slabs. They have to remove some trees, and then that's gonna be getting built. And I think that's gonna help the food situation. We haven't actually had problems with food though. Like, we're currently producing 328, but daily consumption actually is 236. Oh no, that's right. We still have like almost 100 spare. So food is certainly not a problem. Housing is the problem. So hopefully they can get that last piece of glass block over and then start building some of these. They take less glass, so hopefully that goes in okay. Doesn't look like we're going to be getting rid of these huts anytime soon though, because glass is just too much of a shortage and too much of a problem. Now, Onbu is pretty tired. Let's just get him to sleep because he's not quite in the path there. So if we sleep here, as soon as it goes by, or maybe when it gets back the other way, we'll have him run across. That also gives these nomads a bit of a chance to get a bit closer because of course, getting 200 villagers on the back of Onbu means actually finding all of those villagers, because of course we don't, they don't have children in this game. They have to find people who already exist in the world. So have to keep an eye out for that. All right, Onbu is now lying down and he could use another food ball when he wakes up. All right, big yawn from Onbu. Let's go into bed. What are you doing? You work at the air well. Oh, this air well's not upgraded. All right, let's upgrade that air well then. Because of course we want it to be the automatic one. We don't need you working in there, especially because we're in the desert. So it's not actually going to do anything anyways. It just costs a bit of wood and stone. Definitely have that out and about. There is stuff everywhere. Ooh, and we've got another farm that's gone in over here, but of course there's nothing to be doing with that at the moment. Let's just put that in. You know what they're also going to need probably down here is another air well so they can actually get their own water down on this end. So I'm just going to stick that in. And did we just put in the one farm? I have a feeling we put in 2 last time, or am I wrong? We did put a second one in. I don't remember where we put it. So I guess we'll see it if we see it or it doesn't exist. Could go either way, really. Now we should have all the ingredients in here to make the insecticide. I wonder if we've actually managed to produce one. Oh, we have 4 already insecticides. That's good. So if we ever have any internal parasites, we should be able to help Onbu out with that. I might set this to make some Onbu health potions just for a short time. They cost just 10 herbs and 10 kelp, but we've got... Ooh, actually our herbs are really low. Because oh wait, hold on. We are making those other mushrooms now. Can we switch it to this one instead, actually? Heal shrooms, because we've got 46 of those. That actually is going up, so... Oh, but that's an antitoxin. We got the health potion, 30 of those. That is quite a lot. And we were making them. We're not anymore, but we... Oh no, because we're in the desert at the moment, of course. Okay. Now I remember, it's all coming back to me. We probably don't need too many of these insecticides if we already have 4 of them. We might be good for that. Maybe I'll close the laboratory just for now. All right, the storm has more than gone by, and those guys are coming. Onbu is still at 40% sleepy though, so we'll just have to wait on that one. We have a decision to make with an old machine, a stone cutting saw. Let's try turning it on. I always try turning it on. No, 2 workers got poisoned. The machine roars up and starts shaking heavily. Your scavengers get a face full of ancient black smoke that shoots out of it. On their way back, they start feeling sick. Oh boy, okay. At least we've got our doctors, because last episode we also did make a second village doctor. So we've got 6 village doctors now in total, which is absolutely fine because we still have 10 unemployed people. Like, we still have a lot happening here. Now, what's the deal here? Oh, you guys are waiting on compost, which we don't actually have any of. So let's get that closed off. Oh, beets aren't going to work here either. Why don't you do some corn maybe? I think we're having major water problems actually. Now that I look at it, do we have any water? 0 water. Okay, don't do corn. Switch that, do cactus. We are in the desert and water's become now a massive problem, and I didn't even realize it. Oh, we did upgrade this farm though, so we could have more people. Let's stop using compost in here. Let's get some more workers in on the cactus farm, because obviously if we don't have any water, we can't do any planting. If we can't do any planting, we're just having a bad time. 3 of our scavenger parties are back actually, so let's send them off. Maybe go to this oasis, try to get us some water, send those parties all out, and maybe over to the shipwreck as well. A mansion has been constructed, which means we are still 1 house short, but that is going a bit better. So this one is now done, which means we can start working on this one. Piece of glass has already gone in there. Let's put the priority on that one to make sure they finish one before starting another one. Oh, this one looks like it's doing the construction as well. So they just need to kind of hammer that one together and then it's done, which means we will have enough housing for everyone. Luckily, our happiness is very high, even with 1 homeless person being kind of not good for us. The housing quality is very good. The food quality is very good. The food variety is good. The decorations are good. There we go. So we've got that house in. Now we have no more homeless people. So our total happiness is 21 out of 14. That's going very well. Another cottage is in. We can definitely handle more people. Onbu's up and walking. That thunderstorm's about to come right back at us. Onbu, would you mind just doing a little bit of a run? Let's try to miss this if we could. We'll get him to sleep here again and wait for those villagers. I think that will work for us just fine. If we can get past this in time, which I think we can. Go Onbu, go. Run Onbu, run. Look at him go. He's so happy. I think we're going to make it. Yes, we're out of it now. So go back to walking Onbu. And while we think of it, let's feed Onbu as well. Here we go. Nice, happy Onbu eating there. And these villagers are right here. Now that has made Onbu a little tired. I don't know if we'll ask him to sleep. That might be a bit overkill, but we could ask him just to lie down. He's in the path of those guys now. Let's send out our other scavenging party because someone came back with 10 stone. And Onbu is resting, which is good. We just need to see how long he stays there. But we did encounter a group of settlers, so let's pick them up. 2 hungry people have joined. That was from this ruined settlement, I believe. Let's go to this poison forest next. It's pretty close. A day and 6 hours. I mean, it's not really close, is it? But we are still managing to get most of the places. We didn't get this poison forest, but maybe the next one that comes back can get it. This is almost done. Onbu is looking pretty happy. Oh, he started moving again. Onbu, I think you're moving a little too fast. Can you just slow down a second? Go to sleep. He's fine with that. It's day 208. Scavenging party has come back with 10 wood. Let's send them over to this poison forest. And 33 water from the oasis is great. I don't know if we need too much knowledge from the shrine, but we'll send them out there anyways. Right, there we go. We've encountered the group of nomads. Let's pick them up. 2 healthy people. So now our population is up to 122. We've got housing to get 3 more only. Not a ton, but some. And let's get this windmill and bakery fully up and running now that they are built. I mean, that is good. We're gonna have so much food. Now, looking at this is actually full of wheat. So we could consider making another granary. The trader has arrived. Let's see if they've got anything worth gathering. I might buy the water because water's a bit of a problem. Definitely going to buy the sand. Might even get the salt. And we will sell them probably the wheat. You want to sell all the wheat though? Yep, I think so. I think wheat is the way to do it. Right, the water being kind of awkward means we're buying kind of weird stuff and we're giving them a bit more value than what we're getting in return, but I still think that was a good trade. The feeding pump is now researched. What kind of research are we still doing? Oh, we've got a decision to make as well about a giant tree. And magical trees, we leave magical trees alone because otherwise we might have bad things happening. But our scavengers feel a strong wind blowing out of the woods and they get a gift of 30 wood planks. We'll always take those. That means another scavenging party is ready to head back out. where are we going to send them? I think up to this mine. Onbu is sleeping. We'll let him sleep until he's completely rested. We'll just let him get up when he's ready to get up. We're not in any sort of a rush. Now, we have one of these food stands over here, and this guy's just sort of standing around. I wonder if we want another food stand, maybe over on the other side, just to make sure that we do have people not having to go too far for food. And there is quite a lot of stuff happening over on this side these days, so maybe just back in here, a little food stand. Right, we are still completely out of water. Onbu is walking again. We've got another decision to make. A brief respite. On their way through the poison forest, your scavengers come across a small clearing with clean air. Take a breather or don't get distracted. I think let's take a breather there. After a while, a small group of people emerges from the forest. They explain that the poisonous fungus doesn't grow here as the water comes from deep within the earth. Upon hearing that your scavengers live on Onbu, they enthusiastically join up. Perfect. 3 healthy people. I think that means we're out of housing again. We've got exactly enough villagers for the housing that we have. Nothing extra. We've got 10 unemployed and a lot of people idle. There seems to be just not enough to do. I mean, the doctors are going to be idle at the moment and yeah, some of the other workers, but into a heat wave we go. Let's send a party out. I mean, we could get another scavenging party going. I don't know if we need it though. I mean, there's a lot happening here. Another brief respite. Let's take another breather. Found 3 more healthy people. I mean, that was kind of lucky that we got the exact same quest again. There's also a settlement here. Never know what you're going to find there. Send these people off to a sand dune. All 4 groups are out now. And we don't have enough housing again. Once again, we do not have enough housing. It's just the glass that's missing. I mean, that's a mansion. It's missing 3. That's kind of the same that these ones are missing. So let's try to get the mansion done. It's housing up to 5 people. Oh, I did build another one. I didn't see you here. All right, you can go and start doing whatever it is you're planting. Beets aren't going to work. How about corn? All right, grilled tomatoes aren't happening because we don't have any water. The water is a bit of an issue at the moment. There's also a lot of just biogas like sitting around. Is our warehouse full? Is there nowhere to store this? Yeah, the warehouse is completely full of biogas. I wonder if we should switch this over to compost for a little bit because realistically, 473 biogas, that's quite a lot. Let's do it. Let's switch this over to compost for a while. We'll get a bit of storage of compost going and then we'll see what we do after that. The Onbu constipator has been researched and we've got some settlers that we've found, so we'll pick them up as well. 4 more people, which means we are so do not have the housing that we need. We need sand. We need sand very badly. There's sand over here. What is that? A sandworm nest. A comfy spot where Onbu will want to sleep. Unfortunately infested with sandworms. They burrow through Onbu's back and sometimes hurt it, but increase the growth speed of all crops. What? That sounds horrible. I don't want that. What do we do? We could go into the water. Oh, that goes into a jungle. Sandworms! I don't want to go into sandworms. This is so very horrifying. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, those nomads we're going to miss because we're not going to get there quite in time. Even if we ran, I don't think we'd make it around that corner in time. Going into the water wouldn't be the worst though, because we could start to get some salt water, which we could then evaporate into fresh water. But if we go into the jungle, our air wells will just be working a lot better. So that would also be just fine. Now we built another air well over here. I need to upgrade it to automatic collection. And we've got 1 person working in this food stand that's now been built. Another decision to make. Of course, though, we can't give them any water because we don't have any ourselves. Let's join in on the dance party. Yes, plus 33 water and high spirits were triggered. That's gonna make our people even happier. Not that they were ever unhappy. I mean, we're doing really well for happiness. I don't know which direction we want to go, and we need to make the decision, and we need to make the decision like right now. Do we want to risk the sandworms? I mean, if we make Onbu sleep before he gets to them, then we might not get them, right? They might not be able to burrow into us. Or do we go into the ocean? We risk a strong thunderstorm, but here we're gonna get a giant spore cloud. Spores aren't the worst though. We have tons of biogas. I mean, let's go into the jungle. Let's try it. This could be the worst mistake ever. Maybe you're shouting at your screen right now, don't do it, it's a trap. It very well might be a trap. But we're going to try. Let's get Onbu there. Let's get him to, we need to sleep before we get into the jungle. Let's just wait till we get to the other side of the crossing. Sleep before we get to the sandworm nest though, because I don't want them to burrow through Onbu's back. That sounds really bad. That sounds bad for Onbu. It sounds bad for our people. I just don't like it. Let's feed Onbu though, because he's a bit hungry again. And also while we're here, why don't we pet Onbu? There we go. Onbu is eating. Very happy Onbu. That Onbu. Looks like we are out of herbs. So we might have to close this. We can't be doing gazpacho at the moment. Actually, we'll switch over to the tropical salad for a little bit. What's the other one doing? It's also doing the tropical salad. So we can't do gazpacho. We are out of herbs. That is very, very bad. I wonder if we need another herbalist because we're only growing herbs here at the moment. And of course we use herbs for so many things, it might not be the worst idea that we've ever had. Maybe even just down in this corner, or maybe up here, kind of in between all of this. Let's put it in over here. Let's get another herbalist going. I mean, the problem right now is definitely the water. That's why nothing's growing. Oh, we need to get Onbu to sleep. Right, Onbu, rest up because you're at 45% sleepy. We need you to be not infested with sandworms. I think that might be the sandworms over there. So if you sleep here, that will hopefully protect us from those sandworms because they are a little scary. Right, Onbu's sleeping. Oh yeah, you can see them over there hopping around. Oh my goodness, that is terrifying. Yeah, we don't want those. Do not want, I mean, it makes crops grow quicker, but is it worth it? At what cost to our poor little Onbu? All right, let's send our next party back out because they came back with 29 sand, which is great because that's going to help the water. And filling Onbu food has finally been researched. And we've got a decision to make more settlers, so let's pick them up. Just one hungry person. Now, housing, oh, we need 2 more pieces of glass in this mansion. But we should be getting the glass in now because we do have a tiny bit of sand. Yeah, they got it. They should be able to make 2 sand and sending our guys back out. There's a dune over here, so we want to make sure we get to that dune. All right, filling Onbu food. What does it? Oh, it uses some kelp. Let's switch over to making the filling Onbu food. I mean, right now at the moment, we don't have the mushrooms for it. But as we get the mushrooms in, we can use it go towards filling Onbu food. All right, mansion's been constructed. That means we should have enough housing for everyone again. No, we're still 3 short. Oh my goodness. Right, we definitely need more sand then, but let's send our scavenging parties back out. Right, scavenging party came back with 13 wood. We'll send them back out. Looks like Onbu is standing up, so let's watch as we go past these sandworms. How creepy are they? Oh, look at them jump around. I mean, I don't think they'll enter through his feet, so that should be okay. It just said they enter through his back, but passing through the sandworms here. Oh, how horrifying. But at least our Onbu, he's not tired. He's not going to sleep here. He's just going to walk on through past these super creepy sandworms. Oh, parasites. They freak me out. Oh, thank you. Oh, but the trader is here, just coming in. So we're going to have to go see about that. All right, sandworms, stay away from my Onbu's feet. Hopefully he just crushes them rather than having them burrow into him. He's very happy though. Look at Onbu just swinging his head back and forth. Scavenging party has also returned with 14 wood, so we need to send them back out. Other ones come back with 25 sand as well. So let's head over here and here. And yeah, past those gross sandworms. Let's check to see if the trader has anything worthwhile. Things that we want are water. I'll take all the water you have. I also take the herbs that he has. And then I don't think we need anything else. What are we going to sell though in return? I mean, we have so much wood and stone. It's actually kind of crazy. Do you know what? Might even just sell some of it. I mean, it's not even that much that we need to cover the cost of those things. So yeah, let's go for that. We get all the herbs and we'll get all of the water that they have. That means we'll be able to plant a bit more. Not too much to trade, but at least there's something. And Onbu's entered a jungle biome. So now we need to go make sure that we've gotten the best things chosen. So cactus isn't going to work anymore. Let's switch that back to beets. Wheat stays the same. The kelp, we switch over to fish patties. Oh, I don't think we have any fish on the map though. So that's not going to work. We don't have any fish. It'll have to stay with kelp. And tomatoes are fine. We'll keep the tomatoes. Corns, let's switch this one over to beets. I think we're going to switch this cactus over to tomatoes. Switch this corn to beets. I think that should be good. And our herbs are coming in as well. Right. 2 scavenging parties have returned with bread and with wood. Send those back out. Oh, let's go to that oasis. Try to get some water from that, maybe. Right, there's currently no research, but I don't think there's any research to research. I think we may have finished researching everything that there is, which is very good. I mean, that is kind of something that I always wanted to do, and now we've finally done it. So a little mini side quest there completed. Yeah, every single thing here is research. We've got 9 spare knowledge, but that means we can close these research houses. There's nothing for them to do. So I guess close these up. That gives us 6 more workers back. Not that we needed them, but we've got them. So there's that. All right, berry muesli. What's the problem with the berry muesli? You're not getting berries fast enough? Let's make sure all of these berry huts are fully staffed because we definitely have the workers for that. And there's certainly enough berries around that they shouldn't be having a problem. Now, of course, the more people we get, oh, we lost a bunch actually. This used to be 100% efficiency. It's down to 40% because, of course, all of where these poison spore things are is where there used to be berry bushes, but those have gotten ruined. I might do another berry gatherer here. That's currently at 89% efficiency, or Oh, right there. That's 100% efficiency if we go here. So let's stick that in and high prioritize getting that built. Yeah, because of course our efficiency did go down because of these things. We need to get those moved. Now I'm imagining, is our warehouse full? Is that why nothing's getting moved? Or is there just fungal spores? They just haven't moved them. So let's put one of our general workers back to being carriers. We've got five carriers, 5 general workers. I mean, we could even get another worker post or 2 to make sure people all have places to go. But all right, scavenging party has come back with 11 wood. It's a place to sleep here. We missed these clouds, which is good. Let's send a party back out over here. We are going to go through this poison forest, but I think that will be just fine. We will make sure we've got everybody, the decontaminators ready and everybody set to harvesting so that all of our people are doing stuff. No villagers employed as scientists because we don't need to anymore. That's kind of nice, but now that that's a symbol, I'm always going to be like distracted by it. No glass for our glass blowers, but we don't need the employees, so I'm just going to leave them working in there in case we do happen to get some later on. Scavenging parties come back with some knowledge. I mean, how much knowledge do we need? But we'll send them back out to this shrine over here as well. I guess we do for upgrading some of our buildings because, for example, this farm over here, we have upgraded so it fits more people in. It's got farm hands so they can have 3 extra people. But we could do other things to the farm, so we could make it so crop fertilizer, increase the yield of all crops produced by this building +1, but compost is required to plant them. I mean, it's possible we could do that. The other thing is maybe making another compost heap. So we have one always doing biogas and one always doing the compost. And then we could actually switch one of these to being used in compost. Oh, this one's using compost. I mean, I guess that's good, but if we're going to do that, let's do crop fertilizer so we are getting more of a bonus from it. Right, Onbu has found a comfy spot to sleep, and though he's only said 37% tired, he's going to take this opportunity to rest, and I'm actually very pleased with that because that means we don't have to worry about him for at least a little bit. His poison levels are at 19%, so we could give him an antidote. He's going to need it while walking through the jungle anyways. I'll have to see though. Let's just wait for him to get up to 1 more percent. All right, scavenging parties come back with 11 herbs, but 2 of them have gotten poisoned. I'm going to send them off to this ruined settlement. Now, we've got enough housing for 5 more people that we could find out and about, which is good. They've come back with more knowledge as well. Let's send them way off here to this forest. And then this one's just about done as well. We're going to bring us back probably some stone. Uh-oh, what is that? What is that? Wandering spore moths. Wandering spore moths. Each spore poisons Onbu in the surrounding ground. Oh, okay, that's where they are. So, oh, look at them. They have landed on Onbu's back. We officially are infested. That is new. Oh my goodness. How do we get rid of them? Oh, wait, don't we have... Oh wait, how do we get rid of them? This thing, right? Here we go, pest control. Get 3 people in there doing pest control. They've got the biogas. Yeah, we've got a spore. So that's what this is on his back. It means that there's one actually landing on the ground. It has destroyed a bunch of our wheat now. That wheat is all infested. And they just come randomly in. Oh my goodness, okay. We might need to put another one of these pest controls then on the other side because it's going to take them forever to get over here and actually start getting rid of him. So possibly one up here. We have actually a ton of space. I might do that just so that we are ready for when we get more pests. Yeah, another pest control building up here. So we've got one on either side just to make this a bit faster because I don't want to have to wait while these moths are just here. Dust from its wings poisons Onbu in the surrounding ground, lays an egg at the end of each reproductive cycle. Oh, so you could leave it for a while, I suppose, and then try to get an egg. But there are poisonous sporelings now, which I suppose we need to be harvesting. Like, harvest all of that, get rid of those. I wonder if we need the decontaminators opened for this as well. I mean, the farmer's just doing his thing. Oh, and of course, now we're also going through a poison forest. So when it rains, it pours, of course. And we've got a decision to make over here. A blocked path. As your scavengers climb over the crest of the last dune, their view opens up down towards a big oasis full of fresh water, but there's a field of cacti blocking access to it. No turning back now. There's got to be a way to get down there. Better safe than sorry. Let's look for another way. I think that's better safe than sorry. Let's look for another. Oh, no. If there's no way to get to the water, let's just gather some sand. I need sand way more. Well, actually, to be fair, we really super need water as well, but sand is for the glass, so we have housing for our people. All right, another decision to make the excavation site. What appeared to be a quarry turns out to be an Onbu excavation site filled with the petrified bones of a giant. So we can scavenge for some rare resources, grab some stones and leave, or this is a sign of spreading spores. Let's keep our distance. Let's see if we can get some rare resources. The resources here are plenty, but some of the bones are overgrown with deadly fungi. Plus 15 stone slabs, but 2 workers got poisoned. That's right, we've got tons of doctors out there who will take care of them, I'm sure. All right, Onbu, how's it going? Do you mind just maybe having a little run through here because this is going to be a bit of a problem and I can't see to help anybody at the moment. So let's just get Onbu to run through here. I mean, as far as, oh, what is that? Rock grub colony. Rock grubs burrow into the soft soil on Onbu's back and slow the growth of plants, but can make Onbu more resistant to poison. Now, I don't want those though. I don't want to slow the growth of plants. I mean, making Onbu resistant to poison sounds like a lovely thing for him, but no thank you. I think we'll go this way though, because we want to get those nomads, because of course that's going to help us with our goal. So we're going to ask Onbu to head north and also ask Onbu to walk now that he's out of that poisonous area. And we need to get these things set to being collected. Now, I wonder, have you completed a cycle? No, I imagine it takes quite a long time for these cycles. Like that's 15% only. And oh, there's more stuff growing back here. So let's set that to be collected and cleaned up. Not too much. Oh, there was one over here, but our guy's already on it. Oh, and a bunch up here. I set all of these guys, I think, over to harvesters. And well, 5 to harvesters and 5 to general workers for right now. Just to get this Onbu's back cleaned up. These things are really spreading, but at least we're getting the fungal spores from it. Although the guy who works in this thing it's very slow. I wonder if having another one of these isn't the worst idea either, like another spore distillery. You could put it up here, it kind of tucks into that corner, and then spores that are on this side, at least he can start processing them. Right, day 218, Onbu is through that poison, and I think everything's fine. I think we're doing just great. I think up to 133 people on Onbu's back, so getting closer to our goal. And they've gotten rid of that scary looking bug as well, so no eggs for us this time, but I think that's okay. But we are out of video time for today. If you're enjoying the Wandering Village series, make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.